usually around the age of 25. This is the time when a lot of girls and a lot of women start to go, oh, what is that? And they go, oh, I should start taking care of my skin. I am now seeing the repercussions of not taking care of my skin. Hey gorgeous gals, welcome back to Contour Image, where I help you build confidence through your image. My name is Sharon Ports. I'm a California licensed esthetician, and today we're going to do another Reddit question. This is from a woman who is asking about a skincare regimen because she's never really had one. So let's just dive right into it. So it says, I don't take care of my skin at all, and I want to change that. I'm looking for help with product recommendations, routines, tips, and advice. All that jazz that I know nothing about. Photo for reference. So that's all she gives me. We know nothing about her age. We know nothing about what her lifestyle is or anything. So we're just gonna have to go off by what we see a little bit. And I'm going to assume that she is in her 20s. I'm just gonna say, I believe she's in her 20s, probably mid to, I want to say late, but chances are usually around the age of 25. This is the time when a lot of girls and a lot of women start to go, oh, what is that? And they go, oh, I should start taking care of my skin. I am now seeing the repercussions of not taking care of my skin. And yeah, this is what kind of happens. I know now skincare is a big push right now, so the younger generation is kind of getting more into it, and which is, I would say it's kind of a good thing as long as they don't get too caught up in all the garbage that goes on. But most of the time you're gonna learn only so much off the internet because some of the stuff out there isn't even true or accurate. So, you know, that's what happens when we let people who say they're, you know, skincare enthusiasts be skincare enthusiasts on YouTube or other platforms and blogs and stuff. So she's probably noticing some issues. First thing I would do is actually the first signs to aging really is the lack of luster in your skin. So that glow effect starts to just diminish and becomes more dull. And I do see that. Again, it could be the lighting that I see here, but chances are it's probably getting a little on the dull side slightly anyway. I'm almost seeing a little bit of more of a yellow or something going on, just starting to come up maybe. And like I said, it could be the lighting on that, but chances are she probably needs that. I don't really see any, I mean, she's not smiling, so I can't really see any lines necessarily. I do notice I want to say her eye sockets. I wouldn't say these are really bags. They're just her eye sockets that are kind of more noticeable again, and they're kind of darker looking here, I believe, due to just the skin getting a little bit darker. It's not actually blood necessarily. I mean, a little bit might be slightly blood, but I don't really think that's the problem here so much. I think it's because her eyes probably come out a little bit, and I can't really tell because she's blocked out her eyes, so it's hard for me to even see even her eye type, if you will, or eye shape exactly. There's a little bit of sun damage, not a lot. These are just little freckles. But believe it or not, if you go under an ultraviolet light, you'll see so much more sun damage under the skin, and I'll probably show you that another time. We could see where gels will start to form here, but I think she's also at an angle, so it's kind of hard. I don't think she's straightforward like I am right now with you. I think she's kind of looking down more at an angle slightly, so it might make it come forward. But as time goes on, those will definitely become more and more prominent, even when she's sitting straight. I mean, really, other than that, I would just get her on a good skincare regimen. First, I'd find out, okay, how old are you? What is your lifestyle? You know, what do you do during your free time? What do you do during work? Because I don't know if she's gonna be outside. She might be near ovens or something. She might be a cook. I have no idea. That's always helpful to kind of find out a little bit, just to kind of get an idea of how their skin may fluctuate due to being outside or being near hot ovens or anything like that. I would also find out, okay, we'll figure out what her skin type is. She probably has no clue really of what that is because she says she really knows nothing. She just wants to now realize I should be taking care of my skin. So she is in the very beginning stages here, and I don't know, I cannot tell by this picture what her skin type is. Plus most of these pictures aren't even good enough for me to really identify that so much. So I would figure out what her skin type would be. And right now, just For your sake, I also do have a skin type questionnaire down below if you want to take that little quiz. It's actually a quiz, not a questionnaire. If you want to take that, if you want to know more about your skin type, or if you want to know to make sure that you do know your skin type, and you can take that, and it'll give you brief information on what your skin type is. It'll also talk to you a little bit about the skincare products and the ingredients that you may want to look for in those products, and it'll give you a step-by-step skincare routine in order to help you get your skin back on track with those products. So I would definitely do something like that with her. I would kind of find out all that information and then start telling her, you know, what things she needs to maybe incorporate in her skincare. I wouldn't, you know, as someone who's brand new, I would never really ask that you go and spend all this money either on skincare products, and I certainly wouldn't do that on something that's extremely expensive. Like an expensive moisturizer or something. It's kind of like you need to find out what's right for you, what's best for you, and of course even budget-wise. Even if you had an endless money, you had a money tree or something, endless pit or of money, or a, I don't even know if there's an endless pit. That's kind of silly. Maybe a money tree or something in the backyard. I'd still say let's look at what needs to work for you and don't focus so much on, oh, this is expensive, this must be good stuff. So, but I'm going to assume that she probably doesn't have like $1 billion lying around to spend on skincare. So I would really work on some things that are cost effective but aren't like super cheap. Like I would never really suggest someone using CeraVe or anything, because they're not really that great. If someone's using them, it's okay if they use them, but there's just some things I wouldn't do. I would definitely get her to start exfoliating properly. I would, either if it was in my own office, I would do some enzyme peels and medium grade peels. If she were to do something at home, I would do an enzyme mask. Definitely get her on an enzyme mask to start using, which will help soften any roughness, because she may even have some skin cell buildup. It's really hard to tell, but she probably does, because if she's never really done anything with her skin, chances are she has skin buildup. So I would want to remove any excess dead skin cells that are just kind of hanging on. And how they usually hang on a lot of times is from the sebum, which is like the glue that's actually the oil in your skin that has them hold on a little bit. And so sometimes those need a little bit help to get off. And one of the best ways to exfoliate is through exfoliation through enzymes. And so that will help to remove and eventually just start softening the skin, because it kind of evenly removes the skin in a very soft and gentle way. And then sometimes they will be mixed in with a few medium grade peels in there, which will help detach that glue and dissolve that glue, the sebum in your skin, to help remove it even more so. By doing that, that will start brightening up her skin. It'll also start her on a good skincare regimen where any aging that starts to occur will start to kind of diminish if she can get to that soon enough. She will also be able to absorb her products much better, because there's nothing there that's keeping it from absorbing. Since there's no more dead skin cells on top, they're gone, so it'll be able to go into the skin much easier. I would also want to hydrate her skin, because that's the first thing usually people need in order to kind of get their skin back on track pretty well. It will help balance her oil, depending on whatever oil she has. It will help that. And that's also the skin type, by the way. And then I would also, the benefit also to the hydrating is when she puts on other products on her skin, the skin can utilize those products much better. It'll absorb them better and use the water as a vehicle to help transport those ingredients to the skin, to the targeted areas in the skin that she's going to want it to go to for them to be effective. So another reason why hydration is key for the skin. Then I would just maybe get her on like either hydrating or maybe a brightening serum at best, and then just some a good moisturizer for her skin type and some SPF. That would be the kind of one of the bare bones I would do for her or suggest that she uses. So that would be a good idea. Other than that, I think that would be kind of just the basic essentials for that. And right now I will put down in the description down below that skin type quiz, as well as maybe some information on hydration. I do have a report on that I've written that's fun to read. and good knowledge, definitely, and it'll start you off to understand more about how you can do that at home for yourself. I am also finding 3 people this month to work with who want to work with me in learning more about their skin, how to take care of their skin. If they have any skin problems, maybe I can help them with that as well and just get their skin back on track, and for you to learn more about how to take care of your skin for the long run. If you are interested in that, I will have a link also down in the description for you to take a questionnaire, because I do need to make sure that you do qualify for it, because not everyone will qualify. So that would be something you would need to take if you are interested in working with me and learning more about your skin and how you can balance for beautiful, healthy, long life, longevity in skincare. So thanks again so much for visiting me here at Contour Image, and just remember to stay beautiful for life.